waiting on people to start watching. But yeah, there's somebody. What's up, Robert? Putting some bands on the slingshot. And it's my, where's the camera at? There we go. My RBA Kit Visto S2. Love this thing. You know me. I've been a 95 mil wide shooter for forever, and I found this thing going through a box the other day, and it had a set of bands on it. And I was just like, oh well, I just want to see what's, uh, you know, how badly I shoot with that thing. And I picked it up, dude, and I was dead on. And come to find out, I can shoot anything with my under the cheek anchor right here, uh, from 90 to 95 wide. I can shoot whatever. So that was a pleasant surprise to say the least. What's up, CG? Doing some putting some bands on some stuff and take a few shots, waiting on the people to get on. What's up, Earl? So I got some new pouch material. That's what this is about. I got some new pouch material today, and it is amazing. It is awesome. Um, I got this really cool aquamarine. The camera is terrible, but it's kind of a light blue, aqua blue color. Then I got this really cool, back up some charcoal gray color. Smooth on both sides, about 1.5 mil thick. And what I liked about it, I've been looking for a pouch material that was light, easy to break in, but that also didn't had a high tensile strength and didn't tear out. Well, this stuff, um, I tested it earlier today, and I did a stretch test on it, and I'm fixing to do one right here in just a minute again, just to kind of show you the difference. Um, okay, most everybody's thick enough for pits. Yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of a pit pouch, but yeah, it's probably thick enough for pits. Here's some of the, y'all. Everybody's seen this green stuff that I've got. GZK sells it, um, and it makes good pouches. They're easy to break in, but this is the problem with it. All right, that's my draw weight scale. It's zeroed out. 15.22 pounds is when it breaks. Yes, Robert, I'm going to make high style pouches right here in just a few minutes. I need to make some for myself, and I plan on doing that. Let me see if I can clean that camera off a little bit and see if that helps anything. Probably didn't help anything. But this blue stuff and the gray stuff, it's the same material, just a different color. Um, this stuff has an insanely high draw weight. And to show you just how high it is, use a pair of pliers. All right, zeroed out, pair of pliers. Well, crud, that broke really quick. That was not what I was expecting. I tested some of it earlier today, and it was, that may have just been me. Zero it back out. Yeah. Yeah. Over 20 pounds. Over 20 pounds. So don't have to worry about it ripping. Do I sell the pouches I make? Yes, CG, I do. Go on Facebook to the young and look up Young Cane Catapults. You'll find me on there. Shoot me a message. I do customized pouches, all laser cut, laser engraved, all that stuff. But anyway, I've got one of these of the gray ones banded up, and I'm going to take a shot with it just to see how it feels. I haven't shot them before. I just made this band set, so let's see what we got. They feel good, I can tell you that. Oh yeah. Oh, that's going to work. A pouch like you use, this with the central pit and the little hourglass shape, Robert. I'm going after a 30 mil spinner, and it's proving difficult. Oh, yeah, there's the 30. It takes me just a minute. Fresh band. I really, truthfully, got these the wrong taper for. Um, got this latex the wrong taper. It's 0.45 BSB, but I've got it tapered 22 to 12, and that's pretty hot for shooting targets. Oh. So what's up, Jorge? What's everybody's favorite pouch style or favorite pouch material? I know Robert shoots high style pouches. What's everybody else's favorite? And I usually do a little pit in this little circle cut out, but I started doing that teardrop shape, and I think I like the teardrop shape for gripping the ball better than the circle. But what's everybody's favorite pouch material? I've made pouches out of everything. I've made them out of, split uh, um, cowhide, and I have thought about making tabs. This would make great tabs. I've made a few tabs out of that green stuff. Yeah, Jorge, those purple pit pouches, they're microfiber, but they're a super, super thick microfiber. They're like 2 millimeters thick. Um, and they are, and it's hard to cut them. I've got some of the material, and I've tried to cut it, and I can cut it, but it does not like to be cut. And yeah, this stuff is awesome though. I mean, just a few shots in, and it's all. I mean, the pouch is already more or less broke in. Um, and but yeah, I've made pouches out of cowhide. I've made them out of uh, what do you call it? I've made them out of cowhide. I've made them out of regular leather. I've made them out of kangaroo leather. I've made them out of microfiber. All different manners and kinds of microfiber. And I've got some super thin. This right here, that is 0.50 thick kangaroo leather. That stuff is thin, man. And once it gets broke in, it makes an awesome pouch. An awesome pouch. What's up, Robert? Too? Yeah, I know those pit pouches you use personally. I know they're 2 millimeters thick, and which once you get them broke in, they're actually good. One where they're shooting us. Really, you like a bra pouch, like that you put more than one piece of ammo in? Or what are you talking about? Okay. Yeah, I got you. I got you. I think GZK calls those chain pouches. But yeah, I know what you're talking about. I used to use those. I used to use those pit pouches all the time. Woodward, you're crazy, dude. And Robert, the rue leather is too. I don't. I think it's too thin to make tabs from. The pressure that goes on tabs, I don't know that it would make good tabs because it's so thin. Yeah, eyeglass shape. There you go. That's what they are. And yeah, I wouldn't. This rue leather, y'all. I'm telling you, it is. This stuff is so thin um, that I would only use it for like target bands. I would not use it for anything super heavy just because of how thin it is. Um, and as a matter of fact, let's do a little. We'll do a poundage test on it too. Zeroed out. Let's just see. I hadn't done this with the rue leather, I don't think, but I can remember. Zero it back out. Yeah, yeah. You do not want to do this with tabs. No, you don't want to use that rue leather for tabs. Good heavy duty microfiber will last forever uh, with tabs. But now this rue, now I will say this rue leather is weird. If you don't, if you just do it dry like I did, it rips super easy. But once you lubricate it and get it broken in, it will stretch like something crazy. And I like rue leather pouches, but one thing about them is when they get you can feel your ammo through them like no other. Nothing comes close to kangaroo leather for being able to feel your ammo through the pouch. But at the same time, when they get really broken in, I'm talking like floppy broken in, like this one, they become so pliable that it's not even funny. And I've literally had one side of them. I've had them be in the frame like that, twisted up like that, and it gets aggravating. Um, and I'll be honest with you, because of how thin they are, it can and will affect your release. And I'm gonna pull something out of the laser right here. I just got done. Yeah, there's that blue stuff. It engraves really well. It cuts like a dream, and it's like super soft. It doesn't get most of the time uh, when you cut microfiber with a laser, it gets it gets stiff because you have to I mean when it cuts it fuses the edges, and so of course it takes a little bit longer to break it. There's a break-in period to it, but this stuff it's good. It's sweet. I like it. Yeah, I am definitely a fan. Center hole stretches on what, Robert? On Rue leather pouches? But no, I'm really excited about this new material and about um, getting some pouches and things made out of it. It's going to be really good. It is really good. I mean, I'm shooting one of them right now, and it is fantastic stuff. It really is. Very minimal stretch. Yeah, it is. It's so easy with kangaroo leather. It's so you're used to gripping like that with your with that clear gap. But with rue leather, once it gets broke in, it's so easy to do that it's not even funny, and you won't even realize it. You won't even realize what you've done. Robert, you spent all winter in New Mexico, didn't you? How was the winter out there? I've heard that the winters in New Mexico are brutal. Smack, smack, smack. But to everybody who has bought pouches from me so far, thank you so much. I'm not going to lie, it has been a huge huge help for me. It's it's something I can do that not everybody else is doing in the slingshot community. And it also any little bit finance wise helps with anybody. I know times is tough right now, and uh, every little bit helps. And but yeah, that blue is I love that blue. I absolutely love that blue. And matter of fact, um, I've got a slingshot right now that Moan's working on for me. That those blue pouches, it's going to be sweet. Band one of those up on it. I cannot wait. Cannot wait. And what time is it? It's 10 after 8. What? Why is Ethan Martin not in here? I'm gonna shoot him a message and see where he's at. Let's see, and yeah, man. Oh man, yeah, Robert Patton. There's two Roberts in the chat. Yeah, that would be fantastic, man. All right, corn worker, be easy, man. But yeah, I am a big, big fan. I'm trying to go live on my sniffer. What? Okay, okay. There's. Hey Al, what's up, man? No, I am not going to Hocking Hills. I would love it. I would love to be able to go, but it is just man. Right now, traveling with the kids is just not. It's not a very enjoyable experience. Anything, and plus, that's a that is a haul for us. It's over. I think it's right at 12 hours one way. Let me check real quick and see. Yeah, it's GPS is saying 8 hours, so it would take us every bit of 12 to get there. We went to Florida a few weeks back, and to drive it straight through, why it's 9 hours, and it took us 14 with the kids and everything. I would love to. I want to get back out to the ECST eventually. I don't know when that'll happen, but I would love to get back out there. Yeah, I know, Jorge. I had no idea that you lived down there, dude. If I had known that I was that close to you, I would have drove down to you and we would have sat down and done some shooting. The next time I come down, we'll do that. Yeah, if you were right next to Tampa, man, I was 30 minutes above Tampa. Anybody know a good video on instinct shooting? No, I do not. What's up, Andy? Andy Lowe. my long draw shooting hero. He's down there in my barn stretching out that big old albatross swing span he's got and absolutely doing some thumping. First time I'd ever seen anybody shooting an Evo butterfly. But now, Al, you were really you went to the short draw, huh? That's what I did, man. I shot butterfly for oh man, I shot butterfly exclusively for I don't know 2 or 3 years. And what bugged me about butterfly was having to. Well, I've got a little tube shooter right here. This is my. Oh, you've been high style speed shooting. Okay, I am getting ready to start working on my uh, speed shooting and my high style stuff. But this right, it's my little boys. He likes to uh, play and shoot with this one. But what got me out of butterfly, man, is hunting. Be out in the woods and see a squirrel, and it's so much faster to see a squirrel and you're done rather than having to draw way back here and then line everything up and I will check those out, Andy. I will check those videos out. I love your stuff, man. I tell you, you helped me out when you were talking about doing the speed shooting. Yeah, the wind is grief on long draw. It really is, man. Well, it's wind is. I tell you, one of the big advantages that tubes have over flat bands is you can shoot tubes when the wind's blowing. They don't do that business when the wind blows like flat bands do. But yeah, I'm going to make some. Matter of fact, I'm going to go ahead and make some high style pouches and or TTF. Oh, you've been shooting TTF? Okay, cool. I've got a couple of TTF frames that I enjoy shooting. I've got a TTF Mustang that I got from John Jeffries, and I really like it. Sorry guys, I was putting some swapping materials out. Oh, TTF's good in the wind. Oh yeah, I guess so because the bands are instead of being up like this, they're like that, so it cut the wind better. Yeah, I hadn't even thought about that. But the when it comes to sorry guys, I'm doing a designing a high style pouch real quick or trying to. I don't. Well, wait a minute. I already have one. Let's see here. Oh no, not that one. No, that ain't good either. I need to go through my. Let's see if that's it. There we go. I'm going to do really quick. I'm going to do this. I am a huge fan of my laser software. It's a software called Lightburn, and it is fantastic. It is fantastic. Yeah, I've got a Cleaver. I've got a Cleaver Pro. My wife likes to shoot TTF more than I do, and I've got a Cleaver Pro, and it is a really nice TTF frame. It's one of the only production brace grip TTFs that I know of. Most of the TTFs on the market are are like full pinch grip or hammer grip, but that one's actually a brace grip, and that's really nice. Yeah, I am a fan of the brace grip when it comes to pouches, or God help, when it comes to pouches. I'm just a brace grip shooter. Period. I never have been much. Of course, everybody did pinch grip at one point in time, but man, once I started doing brace grip, I absolutely fell in love with it. And brace grip is where it's at for me. I am a huge fan of brace grip. And that's all I. The only way I shoot is brace grip. What's up, Ethan? It's about time you got here. Oh, I love that video you did yesterday, shooting that. I don't know what that was. It made that pew sound. That was awesome, man. I really liked that. I was a huge fan. For those who just got here, I want to show you what I've been working on pouch wise. I've been looking for the perfect pouch material, and I'll be honest, man, I really think that I've found it. Um, I love my scaly. I love the scale pattern stuff. I really like it. My only complaint with it is that after a while of shooting it, when those pouches get really good and broke in, they get like gummy feeling on the outside from all the dirt and the sweat and stuff that stays in the little grooves. The scaly stuff, it's great stuff, but you gotta. Um, but sometimes it just doesn't pan out. But this stuff right here, that's the blue color, the like aquamarine blue, and then here is the charcoal gray, and it's got a tensile strength of between this gray stuff. When I did it, it was over 30 pounds. The blue's over 20. So needless to say, you're not going to break it with a slingshot with any by any means. You won't be ripping them with a slingshot. I can promise you that. This did not work. That sounds about right, Ethan. Ain't shot a regular frame in 3 weeks. Went on a PFS binge. Yeah, I'm gonna. Well, I've got a PFS right here. It's not finished. I've got a PFS right there that I need to finish. I sloped the snot out of the tips on that one. You'll talk about shooting with straight wrist. Now you'll do it with that. And I want to make one of those. I want to make one of those Manus PFSs where the forks are curved out. It's shaped like that, where the forks are curved out in front of you. That's what I want to do. And what's Saul? What pouches from Sniper Sling do you shoot? Yep, that's a Wyvern PFS. There's only a few of them in existence. I've got two, and Jordan Smothers has the other one. And I'm going to make one, man, because look right here. Check this out. This is busted and broke, but look at that curve in that. I mean, that would lend itself good to a Manus, I think. Laminate a couple of pieces of that curved part together. Oh yeah, pit pouches. Yeah, I like the sniper sling. I guess call them a crosshair pouch. Now for hunting, what bands and taper do you use? It all depends on what I'm going after. Just a good general purpose hunting setup. I like a 22 to 12 of either 100% or simple shot 0.7 with about 100 and I don't know, about 180 or 170 mil active, which I shoot with hunting setups. I'm shooting 3/8 lead, so I need a little bit thicker band. Yeah, I saw that, Ethan. I seen him on there the other day doing it with a not even using a high style pouch to shoot it with, and that's awesome, dude. I'm for it. Not having to use the high style pouch. I am all for not having to use a high style pouch. What caliber lead, Ethan? Oh, okay. A 2015 with 32 cal lead. Woo! That's cooking that stuff. I guarantee you that. 32 caliber lead, and no, I think 8 mil is a 36 caliber. I'm pretty sure. And Al, if you've never tried lead, man, you need to. It is. I love hunting with lead. Either that, I'm either shooting 8 mil lead, 3/8 lead, or I shoot beans a lot. I'll shoot 8x11 beans, lead beans, and man, them things. I don't care what anybody says about anything. You load them things like a football, and oh, it's devastating. Man, it is absolutely devastating what they'll do. I've killed squirrels with body shots with baby beans. And I've killed squirrels with body shots with 3/8 lead. It is, man, oh man. You get well. I can tell you how tough squirrels are. I shot one in the face last winter. Like I'm talking about in the face with 10 mil lead. I found my 10 mil lead mold and made a few tens, and I shot that thing in the face with 10 mil lead, and it ran off. and I loaded a bean in my pouch, and that squirrel ran up a tree and was sitting on a limb like blood dripping out of his face. And I took a bean and put it upside that thing's head, and it was over with. And oh yeah, beans are gnarly, man. Beans are gnarly. I'm telling you. But that's one of my favorite, absolute favorite hunting MOs. I love them things. Love them. So you're right. Squirrels are tough. 100% they're tough. And but now what .7 do you use the most, Stephen? Lead is the best. Oh, it is. Ain't no doubt. Lead delivers all of its energy into a target, and that matters. There's a reason that bullets that get shot out of guns aren't made out of steel. They're made out of lead because they deliver all their energy into a target. You mean like this? Egg sinkers work really good, Al. Lead egg sinkers work good. Southwell's caddies or sniper sling yellow. Okay. I think I've got some sniper sling yellow .7 somewhere. I don't know. I'll have to look. And I know I've killed the snot out of stuff with simple shot black and white BSB though. And in my opinion, now this is just my opinion, but there's certain brands of latex that have a certain thickness nailed down. And Simple Shot's one of those. Their point five, in my opinion, it's the best point five there is. I wish Red Shot would make a point five, would start at point five and go up. I love Red Shot. I've got some Red Shot point eight, and man, that stuff is nice. Yeah, Red Shot is a really nice band. Y'all ever go from shooting laser beams you couldn't hit the broadside of the barn in the same span of time? That's where I'm at. There we go. Oh yeah, within 30, I'll go from nailing. I broke my 40 the other day that I've got in my catch box. I shot it and it broke. But I'll go from sniping my little 30 till I can't hit an 80 within less than a minute of one another. It's crazy. Where's that disc too? Oh, it's every day, man. It ain't. I mean, it is every day, all the time, and it just makes you crazy. Shooting 2,000, they ain't no way. Uh-uh. I went that 30. Coin worker. Now that you said that, you're gonna miss everything. Only targets in my catch box are a 12 and a half, a 10, and a 9 point. Hey, more power to you. Aim small, miss small. Sometimes I find when you're shooting at something small and you're missing it, that if you can take a break, that if you can get off of shooting it and go to and shoot a big target and then go back, why you'll hit the smaller target. And because a bigger one advantage of a bigger target is a bigger target will tell you where you're shooting at. Tell you if you're shooting low or high or dead center or what. Oh man, my I enjoy shooting knockdowns myself, I really like them. Which I put all 40s on my knockdown machine, just to, just because. So that'll really hurt your feelings. It's what 12, Jorge. I've got some of those, and I put one in my catch box, and I broke it the first shot. I shot it and it snapped. And yeah, yeah, all 40s is semifinals and finals, and it'll make you scratch your head when you start missing. Competing with myself, people don't bother me wanting to. I don't know what that says. Wanting to do well does. Yeah, man. I don't know what it is, and yeah, everybody that can give us a like. That'd be awesome. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And I tell you something, point worker, you might try that may help with that is is to time yourself. WSA gives a 2.5 minute is a 2.5. I'm trying to read the comments and talk at the same time. It's a 2.5 minute time limit, and I like to do that. I wind up most of the time I have to force myself to slow down, or I'll have all 5 shots rattled off in less than a minute. And yeah, dude, that does. Nate Kane's knockdown thing does look good. It does. My only drawback about it, my only question about it, and this is something that maybe he could, maybe somebody could help him with, is that screw in the middle of those knockdowns. If you hit that screw, you're just asking for a return to sender. The ones I've seen that can be reset manually, they're usually, the post on them is usually hollow, and you have a little wedge, for lack of a better word, that slides through the hole. Like, there's the hole in the back of it. You put the wedge through, it goes through that way, and then on the back side it turns up this way where it can't pull back through. And those work okay. Yeah, I saw the one he posted today. It did look really good. It really did. I don't know how it would hold up to like a competition type thing, but it did look good. And that's one thing that I wish everybody could kind of take after China on. When you're shooting knockdowns, you don't need super heavy bands. You know, you don't need stuff to be going super fast. And yeah, if they're made out of, if you get the targets that are made out of a good quality microfiber, you're not going to have to worry about durability. I mean, Jorge, I watch him shoot all the time when he goes live shooting. Man, he beats the snot out of targets. And they last a good while for him. And I don't know what it is that Wasp makes their spinners out of, but I've got some. And I mean, they're just almost all but indestructible. Yeah, those the red and white microfiber ones, man, they will. The only thing I've found with those red and white ones is I'll beat the red out of them. I'll shoot them because that red's just like a vinyl thing on there. It's not an actual piece of red microfiber. And I beat the red off of a few of them, and then I just go back with like a Sharpie marker or something and paint it red again. And yeah, I know you was telling me about that, Ethan, and that's a shame to have to hit something that hard. That's crazy. And yeah, I don't know, for $200 coin worker, you could put another 80 or $100 with it and get an actual WSA automatic reset electronic target straight from Precise. And I don't know what kind of shooting setup you've got, but man, I mean, $200 for a manual reset target, that's a little pricey in my book. By comparison, the one that GZK sells one that's a manual reset, and it was like $60. But well, guys, that's it for right now. We've been on here for about an hour. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll be posting some pictures of these pouches. Y'all have a good one. See y'all.